I'm sorry, firstly, I'm sorry that there wasn't a video last week, but I am for sure going to be making up for that this week because there are exciting things happening this weekend. So, what is all of this exciting news? Well, I'm going to London for the weekend. Just, casually popping to London for the weekend. I love being in Europe so much. Oh my god. But why am I going to London? Well, because this weekend is Anzac Day. Now, if you're not from New Zealand or Australia, you probably don't know what Anzac Day is. Well, Anzac, or ANZAC, stands for Australia New Zealand Army Corporation, and Anzac Day is like our remembrance day for our fallen soldiers and stuff. So in 1915, on the 25th of April, the Anzac troops landed at Gallipoli, which is in Turkey. So if you don't know where that is, okay, so it's like, I have to find it first. So Gallipoli is in Turkey, and it's up, focus, here in this kind of region. And the Anzac troops attacked there during World War One, and it's kind of a major campaign in New Zealand, Australian and Turkish history, but the rest of the world actually doesn't really learn about it, maybe skims past it or doesn't even hear about it at all. But so the 25th of April has now become our Remembrance Day. And because this year is the 100th year, it's the 100th year. It's very important, very major. So there are major kind of celebrations happening in New Zealand, in Australia, in London, and in Gallipoli. Every year, people travel to Anzac Cove in Gallipoli, and one year I will go there and join the dawn service there. But this year I'm just going to go to London. There's going to be a dawn service in Hyde Park. So I get to spend the whole of Friday, the whole of Saturday, and a small amount of Sunday in London City. So, yep, I'm pretty excited. And I have my bags packed. That bag with the Union Jack is staying in London with some friends of ours. It's full of all my winter stuff, so I'm leaving that behind because I will be moving to London in July, August. So I'm leaving that behind so I don't have to deal with carrying winter gear with me during Spanish summer, where it's going to be like 3 million degrees Celsius, and God knows. And so for now I'm taking the pink bag as carry-on, but on the way back I will check it in, and which means I can go to the New Zealand shop and buy a whole lot of goodies and then share them with all of my non-New Zealand friends here and possibly get a video out of that. So stay tuned. You never know what crazy things might come up. But for now, I am just letting my phone charge, I'm letting my iPad charge, but I am gonna put my shoes on, and then I am going to head to the airport and check in, and then hang out, get something to eat probably, and then get on the airplane and fly to England. So yay, I'm excited. So hopefully it's a very exciting weekend, and I'll try and vlog as much as I can, but we all know me, and I kind of forget every now and then. But yeah, so we will be getting on the train to the airport very soon. So let's go. Well, I made it to the airport and I was standing in line to have my check. What am I trying to say? Standing in line to get my hand luggage all checked in and stuff, only to realise that I still had my entire drink bottle full of water in my backpack. So I had to pause and I just drank an entire drink bottle full of water. So yeah, but the last thing I wanted was my drink bottle to be taken from me and thrown out, because it's a proper drink bottle, not just like a fake kind of plastic bottle thing. So yeah, now I'm just wandering around and waiting to find out exactly what gate I need to go to catch my flight and move out an hour early. Success. I've made it to London and now I'm just waiting for the train to get to the hostel, and then I've decided that I will go wandering and find something for a later dinner. And yeah, I read Harry Potter on the flight the entire time and I nearly finished the last book, and we had to fight some tears because people dying is really sad in there, and yeah, so we'll see you when we get into London. Good morning everybody, it's Friday morning and I am walking alongside Hyde Park because this is London, so welcome to London. And it's sunny, like what is my luck right now, and I'm going to get some money for my phone, so I'm going to Oxford Street, and I freaking love being in London. Oh my god. I'm staying in a reasonably nice hostel. It's actually quite nice, it's quiet and all that jazz, and yeah, what am I doing today? Well, I'm going to wander around, I'm going to be meeting up with some people, and I don't know, whatever happens, happens. It's a beautiful day in London City, and yeah, we shall see what comes about. Vlogging because I went out of the city to meet a family friend and to drop off my winter clothing at for them because they're babysitting it until I move here. And now I am walking to Covent Gardens to see if I can find the New Zealand shop there and get some sweets and stuff. I also really need to change some money or get some money out, and I don't know where. I haven't spotted anywhere to do that yet. So yeah, we shall see what happens. Good morning everybody. Today it's Saturday and London is showing its true colours because it's drizzly, but it's 3:30 in the morning and I am heading to Hyde Park Corner for the Anzac Day dawn service. And I woke up and was like, oh my god, it's light, I've missed it. I looked at the time and it's like, it's 3:22. I was like, calm down Sarah, you haven't missed it, you still got like an hour and a half to get there. So this is us, we're heading to the dawn service, and I'm kind of excited by it, so we'll see what they're going to bring to us. I have made it into where the dawn service is, so where is it? That's the Wellington Arch, and you probably can't even see it, but those lots over there is the New Zealand War Memorial in London, and it's dark still and it's drizzling slightly, but yeah, and there's heaps of people here. There's a queue, and I think it goes like all the way around, but it was easy to get in and stuff like that, so we're just waiting for it to begin.
We approached the narrow beach that is now Anzac Cove in Gallipoli. The young men who waited in those boats to fight their way ashore were all volunteers. They may have enlisted out of patriotic duty or adventure or both, but as they waited to go into action for the first time, they were aware of the dangers that lay before them. They were the bravest of men, but almost all were inexperienced soldiers, attempting the most difficult of operations. This was an amphibious landing against a well-defended coast. The loss of life and casualties suffered at Gallipoli had no parallel in the history of Australia and New Zealand at the time. The lasting legacy of the Anzacs of 1915 is an inspiration for the succeeding generations of the Australian and New Zealand Defence Forces and all those who go into danger to serve the community in our police and emergency services. For a century, we've drawn courage from that original Australian and New Zealand Army Corps who stormed ashore and then fought epic battles to hold the ground they had so dearly won. This shared history binds Australia and New Zealand as the closest of friends. It also binds us with our allied and Commonwealth partner nations in that campaign. We commemorate Anzac Day to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. We remember them, lest we forget.
Some of them seemed to have no nerves whatever. One Australian I saw had his arm shattered at the wrist, and his hand was hanging by just a piece of flesh and skin. When he saw us going up the hill to the firing line, he said, waving the stump, "Wiggle waggle, boys. The Turks can't shoot. You'll be all right, New Zealand." There were hundreds of instances like that. I brought one wounded man down with me down the gully when we retreated. Hardly one of us came without a wounded comrade, to the credit of all, and of course under fire most of the way.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.
the dawn service has finished now, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and behind me you can see the New Zealand Memorial. So we had our own, like, a New Zealand memorial service, the haka and the waiatas and everything, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, don't know what else is happening today. I guess we'll find out, but it's still cloudy and it's a bit chilly and stuff like that, so I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So we went to see the parades for Anzac Day. We saw people's heads, basically. Everybody's apparently taller than we are. And then we walked to Tower Bridge, and I didn't film any of that while we were walking because my phone was complaining that it was full. So yeah, but it was really nice because the sun was out and everything. But so we got to see Tower Bridge. We wandered past the Tower of London, and then we caught the metro back to our to my hostel and stuff. And then I kind of was like, gonna chill for a little bit. So I watched half of Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows, part 1, and then and now I am wandering to find something for dinner. A late dinner. It's like 8 o'clock. But yeah, so we'll see what happens tonight. And tomorrow I have discovered that my flight out of London isn't until like 8 o'clock at night, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, but I'm probably gonna do some things in the morning and then leave mid-afternoon or whatever. I don't know. I'll just leave and be there early or whatever. But I get back apparently to Madrid at like midnight, which I'm not happy about, but so much I can do. They've changed the flights. Tonight we were meant to go to a barbecue that's being put on by the Kiwis in London, which is like an organisation thing, but I think we both decided that, myself and the other New Zealander who I've been doing some things with, that neither of us can be particularly bothered to go, so yeah. That's what happens. I'm walking all weekend, and so yeah, I'm gonna see what I can find for dinner, and there's raindrops, and yeah. So I had my dinner, and I kind of just had McDonald's because I don't really like sitting by myself in a like nice restaurant or whatever, and yeah, so it's not exactly ever my first choice of what to eat for food, but whatever, yeah. I think I've already mentioned what I'm planning tomorrow, but I think I'm going to try to get to Earl's Court. I think that's where it is, but I'm going to, fangirl a little bit and go to the TARDIS. If you don't know what the TARDIS is, you obviously haven't watched Doctor Who, but it's an old police box, police phone box. There's like one left, so I'm going to go and do that. And there is a cupcake shop that I want to go to, so I might end up just kind of doing those things. and then heading to the airport. But yeah, we shall see what is going to happen, but I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. For now, I'm going to go back and finish watching Harry Potter. Yep. Until tomorrow. So that was part 1 of my vlog from London. I hope you liked it. But I've discovered while editing that if I put all of my footage from London together, it's going to be like an hour long. So 2 parts for this video. So you'll get to see the next part next week. And let me know if you liked the beginning of this in the comments. I'm trying new things, I don't know, trying to figure things out. So yeah, but I'll see you next week in the part 2 of Anzac Day in London. Thanks for watching, and remember to explore all you see, laugh out loud, and make it Third day in Amsterdam, and I haven't really done much filming.